And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'm going to be doing a just chit chat get ready with me, just because this is the easiest thing to film and I already need to get ready. I have no idea what I'm going to do today. I really want to go to Target and go look at their new like fall decor, because I mean, as you can see, like I have signs and stuff on my walls, but I don't necessarily have fall items or things. I think I have one sign for Thanksgiving. I really need to go through my decorations that I already have. I haven't looked through them and actually sorted through them, so I need to do that. Since Trevor's gonna be getting out of work, I think around 3 all this week, since he has to open, I'm pretty sure he'll go with me. I really want to do like a grocery shop with me, because we do need a couple items for this week. Tonight for dinner, I'm going to make fish with potatoes and squash. Trevor actually doesn't like squash that much, but I feel like if I season it correctly, then he'll like it, because I grew up eating squash like all the time, and so that was like a normal thing to me. But Trevor didn't really grow up eating a lot of vegetables or things like that, so it's literally like pulling teeth trying to get him to eat something that doesn't resemble, I don't even know, if it's green, he most likely will like look at it and be like, unless it's like green beans. But yeah, it's been a ongoing battle. There hasn't really been a lot going on. I've been just staying busy. I cleaned the house a lot yesterday. I took some vlog clips. I don't know if I'm gonna use those yet. I haven't decided. Man, ever since moving to Hawaii, I've noticed I've been getting like little freckles. And I mean, I used to have like 1 or 2, but now I'm getting like several little freckles, especially around my nose area, which I guess makes sense since my mom has freckles like everywhere, and so does my sister. I think it's just me that doesn't have like freckles covering my face. And I think my kids are gonna have freckles, because Trevor has freckles all along his shoulders. All of these maintenance guys are all around. They're just coming down the street. I wonder what they're working on. I think they're actually working on the house that's in front of my house, because when we move out of here, apparently they're redoing all of these houses, because they're redoing one like 2 doors down from me, but cat a corner. And I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do. Like, I wonder if they're gonna change anything on the inside or what they're improving, because like I told you guys, well, I didn't tell you guys, I told my vlog clip yesterday that the house that I live in has been here since Pearl Harbor happened, and they can't destroy any of these homes, like the outside or anything like that, because they are historic. They wanted to have the original homes from that time, at least a couple of them. Most of the base has newer housing, like on the other side of my street there's newer housing. But the reason that we liked our house so much was because, one, we are separated, like our houses are completely separated from another house. We're not connected to houses. The newer homes that are on post are not single standing homes. They are kind of like we have apartments, and we also have like kind of duplexes. And me and Trevor didn't like the thought of getting a duplex, because of the simple fact that we would have to be connected to another person, and in those homes you can hear your neighbors. So say for instance you're taking a shower, or like the walls are right, like on the other side of your wall is your neighbor. So we didn't like the thought of like people hearing us, or Trevor's playing video games. So Trevor picked this home, and I honestly love my house for a couple of reasons. One, when the weather gets really bad and it rains, the other homes get flooded. So we've had a couple monsoons while we have lived here, and our home has been perfectly fine. Normally they tell you like, go get sandbags, go get this, go get that, and we haven't. I don't know why I put that away. We haven't had those issues because our house is more elevated. So our house is higher up. It's probably like, I want to say maybe a foot or a foot and a half off the ground. I will show you guys all of that stuff if you guys want me to do a house tour. I said that in my vlog as well. If you guys want me to do a house tour just so you can see kind of what my house looks like, because I know that there are home tours on YouTube for Hawaii and you can see what the newer housing looks like. But in my opinion, I didn't like it. I didn't like how it was set up. And also recently there has been a lot of issues because newer homes have been getting broken into. People always say, well, you live on a military installation, isn't it the most safest place you can be? Actually, it's not. It happened to one of my neighbors, literally like a street down, and she lives in the newer housing, and obviously I live in older housing. Around this time when my neighbor's house was broken into, I was alone. So Trevor actually went on a field exercise and I was home alone during this time. This happened probably a couple of months ago, I would say. And I think he was gone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I can't remember the exact time period, but I was so paranoid. I couldn't sleep. I thought every single noise in my house was someone breaking into my house to kill me. It was not a fun time in my life. I'm actually so excited for this weekend because we're gonna do a do-over birthday for Trevor. As I'm almost done with my eyebrows, I had a random question. Are there like famous movies that most people have seen that you just either weren't interested in or have never seen before? Because I say this because the other day Trevor was mentioning that movie Rambo, and I have never seen any of the Rambo movies except for yesterday. Trevor told me he really wanted to go see the new one, and I had no idea what the plot was or what it was about because I didn't grow up watching stuff like that. If there are some famous movies that you guys, like, people are shocked that you haven't seen, because I never saw Rambo. I really can't think of a lot of movies that I haven't seen just because I love watching movies, and I'm honestly down to watch whatever. I'm not really into scary movies. I've never been that way. They kind of freak me out, honestly. And I know that's probably like, you're such a baby, it's not real, but I don't know. I've just always been that way. Scary movies freak me out. I have no idea what kind of makeup look I want to do today. I'm probably just going to do my norm, but we shall see. Honestly, one of my favorite things ever is having my kitchen clean. I don't know, like, everybody has that specific part of their house that like they prefer to keep clean, but when I see my kitchen clean, it's like on another level of satisfaction. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset because the other day my Physicians Formula bronzer broke, and I have this Morphe bronzer, but I think it's a little too dark for me, but we'll try it out. And I also have the Hoola bronzer, so we'll try to mix them together and see how. Hopefully my bronzer doesn't come out crazy looking. I'm just gonna focus, try to get it to not look insane. But yeah, so my kitchen is the part of my house that I absolutely love having clean. So I want to know, what part of like either your room or some part of your house or doing dishes or something along those lines, what's your favorite thing to clean or have cleaned in your house? Also, like, even my beauty blender, I love having my beauty blender clean. I actually don't think that's too bad. I really don't. I think I was overreacting. Honestly, I was telling my mom when she was visiting that this is probably the darkest I've ever been in my life. And also, this is probably the longest I've held a tan, because if you knew me when I was in high school, I was very light. I pretty much had no color to me. My face is naturally extremely light, so I don't know. I'm gonna miss this tan though when I move. Oh, I'm so anxious to find out where we're going next. I have nothing to do today. I really just wanted to come out here and do my makeup with you guys. I feel like I haven't had like a talking video except my favorites video. But even then, I wasn't like talking to you guys. I was just telling you my favorite products at the moment, which I appreciate Emmalee, who says that made her want to buy everything. Emilee's a real MVP, honestly. And she's actually on island, so I'm super excited for her about that, seeing that she's most likely visiting family. And just wanted to say I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're enjoying, especially with your little one, and she has one on the way. If you guys don't know who that is, she's another military spouse. She's awesome. I love her videos. So Emmalee, her baby's name is Levi, and she has a baby on the way, and she's having a little girl. So if you guys like watching other military spouses, or you guys aren't a military spouse and you just like watching people like the content that I have, definitely check out Emmalee. She's from here, from Oahu, and she's just a sweetheart, honestly. She's been so amazing. I have no idea if I should just like leave my eyelids very plain, or okay, that's looking good. I'm thinking some sparkle today, guys. I have absolutely no reason to put sparkle on my eyes, but why not? Ugh, I'm so upset because this is one of my favorite eyeshadows from ColourPop, and it's broken. Like, it's cracked, and I feel so bad. I'm like, why? It's such a pretty day outside today. Guys, you want to know what movie I'm actually looking forward to? And it's supposed to come out really soon. The Addams Family. The new animated one. I think that's going to be so cute, because when I was a little girl, I used to watch the regular Addams Family movie, and I loved it. That is like a couple of... They weren't even scary movies, but normally I really don't like Halloween, and I have reasons for that. I think I'll like it more when I have kids, but the reason I don't like Halloween is because I'm pretty sure you guys don't know this, but I used to work at Party City. I was a manager at Party City for a couple of years before, obviously, I got married and moved. Party City was a little too lit and crazy for me, honestly, with everything that I had to deal with on the daily basis, people being extremely picky, people yelling at me. It was a lot. One time my mom was even there. Like, my mom almost never came up to my job. I think she only came up a handful of times, and her and my sister walked up as I was getting yelled at by a customer, because I don't know if I wouldn't give her a discount on something that didn't deserve a discount, or if her balloon order was wrong. I can't remember what it was. I look back, I hated and loved working at Party City, but it taught me a lot about life, about people, and I found some of like the most amazing people through that. I had the most amazing coworkers. I hated my ex-boss, the one that... I worked at 2 different stores. It was a whole thing. So if you guys want to hear some of the tea in those stories, let me know, because my life was crazy back then. I think that was 4 years ago. It was insane. Okay, well, I am done with my makeup. I just gotta spray my face. If you guys are looking for a cheap and inexpensive setting spray, this one from Catrice is really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and make sure to comment down below. I love reading you guys' comments and interacting with you. So, oh, tell me about that movie. Tell me if you've ever not seen a movie that's really famous. I really want to know that question, because I thought I was crazy that I'd never seen Rambo, but I don't know, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have an awesome day, and bye guys.